So this video is going to be about setting up your safety system. So we're going to go safety and compliant, then go admin, and then going to go safety setup wizard. So we have tried to make this simple to sort of step through. So you can always come back into this if you need to. So we're going to go get started. And this is where you enter in your site details. So there's some biosecurity stuff that can't feed through to this as well. Like you give your property name, the emergency phone number, meeting point, should there be a fire or the like, the UHF radio that you tend to use, your nearest hospital. If you happen to have a defibrillator on site, you would detail that in there. It has the emergency contacts, so you might have the manager, you might have the owner, or any other, like your lead in hand or anything like that. You detail where your first aid equipment locations are, so your primary ones. So if there's a big one in your workshop or in the homestead, detail who the trained first aiders on site are, and any fire equipment locations. So those details should be all put into here. We'll go to next step, so the induction modules. So this is just sort of detailing through the safety things that are required. So most cattle stations don't have any confined spaces, so you won't require that. If you have silos and if you're more farming, then you'll need to include that in there. So as I said in a previous video, the hot work safety is around your grinding and your welding life, and that's all included on your insurance policies these days, that there needs to be a policy in place. So your hazards and risks, your first aid, if you have a shearing shed, then you include that as well. We'll go next. So this is just selecting through. So this is where you can put your business name in there, and that's what's going to show throughout the induction. And then you can select which of these policies or procedures that you're wanting to use. So I'm just going to change that to Ironbark Pastoral because this is the test farm. I'm just going to read through to make sure we've got everything there that we need. Yep. So this is where we go into the biosecurity. So this comes through from MLA. We'll just sort of try to incorporate it in this just to make it a little bit easier for everyone. So this is where you detail who your vet name is, their contact details, and property entry requirements. It also is based on what your enterprise is. So mixed farming will have different to just straight farming or just straight livestock. So it details all of these. So you'll have a biosecurity plan for each of the properties. We'll go next to pre-start checklists. So as we know, all plant and equipment should have a pre-start. So this is just where you can select as to what you have on site if you haven't previously had it set up. So we've got, this one's got a grader, front end loader, tractor and a quad bike. If you've got a forklift or the like, that's where it's triggered there, saying that you need the high risk work license for those. And we do have a pre-start there for a horse, and that's just to detail that you've actually had a look over the horse to make sure that it's sound before you go mustering. So we'll go next, we'll review. So it's just gone through as to what the safety, what we've done, and we'll go through to the dashboard now. We'll go back into safety, and then we'll go out. We'll keep and go into the safety manual. And this is where you can actually view your manual. So this is what's sort of provided as a part of this module. If you've got your own safety manual that you want to upload into here, just contact admin and we'll be able to get that uploaded for you, just so that it's all digitised. You can upload the PDF manual. It should work, but the first couple of times, maybe just let us know that you're doing it so we can make sure that it's working properly. And then this is the templates that if you're uploading a PDF, what we'll go through to. And of course, there's version control in here as well, so you can so you can track as to which ones. It's all the template sections, so that's all good. And that's about it for this video. Safety obviously is a huge module, a huge section of life these days, so there is quite a bit to this, so there's going to be a few videos on this. But as I say, do it once, do it Agdoro.